Most of us associate the sea with holidays and fun, but it can be a dangerous place, especially at night or in bad weather. Any accident at sea can not only have severe consequences for the vessel, but also for its passengers and crew. Yachts collide with each other, run onto rocks or other objects, resulting in heavy damage and sometimes even loss of life. Our eyes are the first line of defense against these hazards. Unfortunately, eyes are not the best detectors in bad weather conditions or at night. An excellent tool to detect potential dangers is thermal imaging. Thermal imaging cameras create a crisp image based on subtle differences in temperature called heat signatures.
Virtually everything in our environment has a heat signature, even ice cubes. Warmer objects appear white, cooler objects appear black.
Thermal imaging is not the same as using night vision goggles. Night vision goggles only work if at least some light, like moonlight or starlight, is present. They amplify small amounts of visible light so that objects can be seen at night. Thermal imaging works by detecting the heat energy being radiated and needs no light at all. With the help of a thermal imaging camera, you can leave port early in total darkness and admire the sunrise at sea. Or stay out late and go back to port in total darkness. Also, fishermen can benefit from the power of thermal imaging. They can head out early, return late, or even fish around the clock. Yachts, ferries, workboats, cruise and commercial ships and many other vessels, they can all benefit from the power of thermal imaging. A thermal imaging camera allows you to see in total darkness. You can clearly see channel markers, shipping lane traffic, outcrops of land, bridge pilings, exposed rocks, other vessels, and any other floating object that might damage your ship when undetected. Even small objects that might not be detected by radar, such as floating debris, will become clearly visible on a thermal image. A shipboard environment can be very isolated and vulnerable. Security is important. Thanks to a thermal imaging camera, you can monitor activity in port or at anchor and see approaching vessels without alerting them that they're being watched. Thermal imaging cameras can also complement existing systems like radar. Thanks to thermal imaging, you'll be able to see what that blip on your radar screen really means. Every year, numerous people die after falling overboard and not being found fast enough. Thermal imaging can help to locate and track a person in the water before it's too late. FLIR Systems, the world leader in thermal imaging, markets a full range of cameras which are especially developed for maritime applications. The Navigator 2 is an economical thermal imager. The user can choose between different versions of the Navigator 2, fixed mounted or pan tilt. The Navigator 2 pan tilt is equipped with an intuitive joystick control which allows the captain to see plus or minus 180 degrees horizontal and or plus or minus 45 degrees vertically. This offers superb situational awareness. The Navigator 2 provides crisp, clear thermal imagery in total darkness and light fog or smoke. It features the same thermal imaging technology found in many of FLIR's most sophisticated maritime systems, but is packaged for users who have navigation as their primary application. The FLIR Systems Navigator 2 Pan Tilt is extremely easy to handle. It comes standard with a remote control panel with integrated joystick to operate the pan tilt. The joystick allows the captain to pan or tilt the navigator to in the desired direction. The buttons on the control panel are right underneath your fingertips and give direct access to all Navigator 2 features. This button switches the Navigator 2 on or off. The Home button moves the Navigator 2 to an operator predefined position. When held down for at least 4 seconds, it sets the current position as the new home position. The Zoom button switches between 1 time and 2 times electronic zoom. With the Scene button, you can cycle through night running, man overboard, day running or night docking settings to change the brightness and contrast of the thermal image. The black-white button toggles between the available image presentation modes: black hot, red hot, fusion, rainbow and white hot. The dim button can be used to change the brightness of the control panel. Thanks to small icons placed at the bottom of the thermal image, the captain can see in which direction the Navigator 2 is looking, whether it's in the home position or not. Other camera settings can also be easily read from these icons. The new FLIR Systems M Series is a premium multi-sensor system. Packaged in a small ultra-compact gimbal, it's been developed for the most demanding maritime applications. The FLIR M Series is the perfect tool for nighttime navigation, shipboard security, man overboard situations, anti-piracy and many other maritime applications. The M Series is equipped with both a thermal imaging camera and a low light camera. The thermal imaging camera is the perfect tool for navigating in the darkest of nights, needing no light whatsoever to produce a crisp image. The low light camera can be used when at least some light, like moonlight or environmental light, is present. It provides enhanced navigational abilities during twilight hours and for docking inside a marina. Anywhere where you can see a little, the low light camera will help you to see more. When too much light is present, the image of the low light camera can become oversaturated. Just switch to the thermal camera to see more detail. The M Series is available in 2 versions. The M320L is equipped with an uncooled vanadium oxide microbolometer detector. It produces crisp images of 320 by 240 pixels. The M626L produces thermal images of 640 by 480 pixels. This is no less than 4 times the image quality of the M320L. Equipped with a 640 by 480 pixel detector, the M Series can detect a man floating in the water at a distance of about 740 meters. A small vessel can be detected at no less than 2 kilometers away in total darkness. The M Series comes standard with an intuitive joystick control unit, or JCU. It allows the camera to rotate 360 degrees horizontal and plus or minus 90 degrees vertically. This offers excellent situational awareness. The control knob provides precise proportional speed control. All M Series features are easily accessible over the JCU. The power button switches the M Series from operation to low power standby mode. It can also be used to control the brightness of the control panel. The menu button is used to turn the on-screen menu on or off. When the on-screen menu is displayed, the joystick knob can be used to navigate through the menus and select various menu entries. The user key is user programmable for commonly used functions such as digital zoom, switching image polarity, switching between thermal and low light image. The home position is a programmable preset position, usually straight ahead and level with the horizon, which captains can use as a reference. A push on the home button moves the M Series to the operator predefined position. When held down for at least 3 seconds, it sets the current position as the new home position. The Scene button cycles through night docking, day running, man overboard or night running settings to change the brightness and contrast of the thermal image. Varying conditions make one setting more appropriate than another for a specific task. The Color button allows for different color palettes such as black hot, fusion, rainbow, red hot and white hot. Pressing the control knob cycles through a 2x and 4x digital zoom. Extremely useful when you want to have a closer look at certain objects. Thanks to small icons conveniently placed at the bottom of the thermal image, the captain can see immediately in which direction the M series is looking, whether it's in the home position or not. The M series is extremely easy to install on new or existing vessels. It can be mounted ball up or ball down. A menu setting allows the user to turn the direction of the image on the screen. The M series is extremely easy to integrate on board a vessel. The images from the M series 320 by 240 pixel or 640 by 480 pixel detector can be displayed on virtually any existing multifunction display that accepts composite video. The M series cameras provide two video outputs. One output is for the video signal from the thermal camera only. The other output is for video from either the thermal camera or the low-light camera. It's switchable from the JCU. The video from the M series camera can therefore be displayed on one or two video displays. The combination of a thermal imaging camera and a low-light camera, packaged in a small, ultra-compact gimbal, together with the extremely high image quality, make the M series a unique maritime product at an extremely affordable price. Voyager 2 is a powerful multi-sensor mid-range thermal night vision system. It features two thermal imaging cameras and one daylight low-light camera. At the heart of the Voyager 2 multi-sensor system are two thermal imaging cameras. A wide-angle camera that gives you a continuous broad overview of your surroundings, and a telephoto camera that lets you view objects at long ranges. Voyager 2's unique combination of optical and electronic magnification allows you to zoom seamlessly between the two thermal imaging cameras. Or a telephoto image can be nested inside a wide-angle image. It gives you a broad view of your immediate surroundings with greater detail of distant objects in the center of the screen. Voyager 2 also has a color video camera. It works like two cameras in one. A daylight camera that gives you clear, sharp images in bright sunlight, and a low-light camera that automatically adjusts to let you see in the half-light of dusk or dawn. They're ideal for reading distant channel markers, identifying other vessels, evaluating activity on board other vessels while underway or in port, and checking out hazardous inlets. The Voyager 2 will allow you to detect objects which are the size of a human being more than 2 kilometers away. Objects floating in the water the size of 2.3 by 2.3 meters can be detected up to practically 6 kilometers away. The Voyager 2 can pan 360 degrees continuously and tilt plus or minus 60 degrees. It provides a steady image in practically any sea state. The FLIR System's Voyager 2 is extremely easy to handle. It comes standard with a remote control panel with integrated joystick. The joystick allows the captain to pan or tilt the Voyager 2 in the desired direction. Twist the knob on the joystick to zoom in or out. Thermal and visual light images zoom together so that when the captain changes from one imager to the other, the same field of view is displayed. All features of the Voyager 2 are easily controlled by a few buttons on the joystick control unit. This button switches the Voyager 2 on or off. The Home button moves the Voyager 2 to an operator predefined position. When held down for at least 4 seconds, it sets the current position as the new home position. The Point command turns off the Voyager 2's pan stabilization. The Stab button puts the 2-axis gyro stabilization off or on. The Night button toggles between the available image presentation modes: black hot, fusion, rainbow, red hot, and white hot. The visible IR button switches between the thermal and visible light cameras, and back. With the Scene button you can cycle through day running, man overboard, night running or night docking settings to change the brightness and contrast of the thermal image. Varying conditions make one setting more appropriate than another for a specific task. The AF button will autofocus the Voyager 2. With the Focus In and Out buttons you can manually adjust the focus of the camera if necessary. The Setup button gives you access to the Setup menu. Here you can put foveal view on or off, display or hide icons, and change various other settings. The Dim button can be used to change the brightness of the control panel so that you can adjust it to your own comfort. Small icons based at the bottom of the thermal image allow the captain to see in which direction the Voyager 2 is looking, whether it's in the home position or not. Also, other settings of the camera can easily be read from these icons. The Voyager 2 can easily be installed on board new or existing vessels. Various options exist. It can be configured for standalone use or optionally as part of a TCP/IP network. Voyager 2's optional Ethernet control lets you survey the area around your boat from any network computer. You can check on your vessel from any location on the boat or from anywhere in the world. The Voyager 2 can also be connected to a radar. It can be equipped with an optional radar tracker that automatically points the Voyager 2 to objects found by the radar and tracks them. This powerful and useful feature works seamlessly with most existing radar systems. Let sunrise and sunset no longer dictate your boating schedule. Protect your vessel, its passengers and crew, and install a FLIR Systems thermal imaging camera on board your ship today.